and welcome to another real-time sports stream. Dwain, McFarland, Ian Hartitz in the house, picking out of the 104 spot. Dwain, it's a peach of a hand, some might say.
Yeah. I'm just so excited that you have now watched Tombstone multiple times. And so now, like, you actually understand these names. I think before you were just kind of like, what is this? This is dumb. this old dude likes this old movie. Both statements true, but awesome show. Okay, so right. Saquon Barkley.
But Dwain, what about RB1s not scoring as many points next year? But it's also the same thing for RB2s, 3s, 4s, and 5s. Little known fact. Saquon Barkley, come on down, right? CeeDee Lamb would be the only counter, but like I feel like in this league, I want a running back early.
Yeah, and the way that these drafts go, you can get completely shut out. And I think we can do some Lamb teams later. Let's get the Saquon team here.
Let's get the Saquon team.
Yeah. All right. So it's done.
In my RB tier article, I have one of those just things up where it's like that, super dumb guy on the left, and you got the middle chart guy who's bringing up some good reasons, and you got like the Jedi dude on the right. And it's just like the guy in the middle saying, 400 plus touches. You got the history of RB1s. You got the lack of a true goal line, 1 yard line role. And then the Jedi guy's like, best running back in the world playing behind the league's best offensive line. And the dummy's saying the same exact thing. That's what we're doing with Saquon Barkley.
Yeah. And I like CMC too, but like we can get CMC down at the other end. You know what I mean? And the way I look at this, it's a tier, man. Like Bijan Robinson, we love. Jahmyr Gibbs, we love. Saquon Barkley, we love. Christian McCaffrey, we love. It's just, it's four really good backs. I get why Bijan and Gibbs and I have them slightly ahead is just because of their age. I have less concern about an age cliff, but they're all in the same tier. They're in the same tier. Like I really wish people wouldn't get so hung up on the rank versus the way these things get tiered. Because ultimately when we make a tier, if we're making them correctly, we're saying these guys all have very similar range of outcomes. We like them all. And honestly, when we're drafting, especially when we're doing drafts like this for $300, and it puts my convictions to the test. Like last night, there were a few guys we had sitting in some tiers and a draft that we're doing, and I didn't feel good about them. Guess what I did today? I moved them down my ranks.
Yep.
Because I'm like, there's a reason that I'm feeling this way about them. Now, a couple of them I didn't, and I was just kind of like, actually they probably should be there, and I should be more up into taking, that player. So it's a good year for running backs up top. I mean, it's a great year. Round one, guys, is so loaded. I saw somebody the other day say, I can't remember who tweeted it, but someone talked about hating picking from like pick 10 to 12. And I was like, why? I love it down there, dude. I mean, you're coming away with 2 first round picks. Maybe it's because of the Puka injury or something. I don't know. I love it down there. But I like getting to draft from up here too, from the 4-hole.
I just feel like I haven't been up here very much. Almost every draft I've just been doing, I've been around the turn. So I'm with you. I'm not afraid of drafting back half of round one. It's just kind of a nice change of pace here. So I do think too, I mean, it's very nice this year if you're in a league drafting early without third round reversal, Dwain, because we'll see what happens in this league. But man, just the opportunity to have Jamar Chase also coming back, one of or both of Bucky Irving, Chase Brown. You'll see Drake London, AJ Brown fall down there a little bit. And like, even if your league mates just nail it, the top 12 running backs and wide receivers are all off the board, then okay, you can take Josh Allen and Brock Bowers or something cool.
Yeah. I prefer down at the other end this year, like that 10 to 12, because I think you're getting 2 first round picks with your first 2 picks, like the way I have things tiered. But I think there's ways to handle the value. I think you got to be real careful with the wide receiver tier drop off coming back to you in round 2 and in early round 3. But there's definitely some other running backs that we like there. And then you also mentioned the other out really is like, do you want to go elite tight end or do you want to go another direction?
Did that yesterday with Trey McBride on the round 3-4 turn. That felt pretty
we
good
got lucky
halfway
on
through.
that.
I was like, oh man, what are we going to be doing here at tight end? Oh yeah, we have Trey McBride. We are absolutely good. But Dwain, let's not wait until round 6 day to fully describe what we are doing here. This is the Fantasy Life Championship. First place prize, 500,000 doll hairs. Gotta freaking love that. We are paying $300 to get in here in the first place. But yeah, man, full PPR scoring, basically regular roster, construction, 2 RBs, 2 wide receivers, 2 flex. Quarterbacks get just a smidge more points than usual per passing yard, 0.05 versus 0.04. But yeah, I believe it's Dwayne, 12-week regular season. Then you have your own kind of playoffs within the league, and then everyone gets thrown into, a jumble to hopefully bring home that first place prize.
Yep. Then you get a 3-week chase for the 500K. So got to win your league first. Something we've really noticed over here in these drafts, not just this year, but over the last 2 years, is people are absolutely running back crazy, which is why we just went ahead and went with Bijan with the first pick. I mean, look, round 2, the first pick of round 2 is Chase Brown. Kyron Williams is already gone in the middle of round 2. So yeah, dude, one more pick away from having an absolute, oh no, he went. Brian Thomas Jr. went.
Yeah, that would have been sick. But
I love
still one pick away from something pretty cool. Yeah. Derrick Henry gone as well.
Okay, if London goes, do you want Bowers?
There would be 6 picks between our next one. There goes Jacobs. Let's go Drake London.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah. That would have been interesting, though. If London would have been gone, it would have been a situation where the next best running back would be Josh Jacobs, who I like. I've been,
we could have taken him. Yeah, but
I'm cool with Josh Jacobs is firmly in this tier and everything, but already having a running back, again, you're just getting a little dicey on the wide receiver drop off, as Dwayne was saying. Tight end is in play. I was talking with Jake Seeley today on the Fantasy Life show, and it was just kind of a situation where we were pretty much in lockstep where, again, if I can get Bowers at that round 2-3 turn, man, sign me up. That's awesome. I just have a hard time clicking them, Dwayne, when guys like Josh Jacobs, London, Jonathan Taylor, Bucky are still on the board. We'll see if that's right.
The one tricky
wrong,
thing is just how good he was as a damn rookie.
I get it.
I mean, are we literally just kind of? I mean, this just he could end up being one of the greatest tight ends of all time.
And that's why I'm scared about it. And that's why I'm trying to talk through it, So it is.
Yeah. That's why he's in our damn queue right now.
Right. So shout out producer Kelsey getting our frames a little bit better over here. Dwayne and I, not the most technological sound people in the world. Bowers. Dwayne probably more than me, but you know how it goes.
There goes Bowers. So, I mean, we've got 2 teams with 2 running backs already. Everyone else is even running back receiver, 1 team with running back tight end. And we got a 0 wide receiver start, maybe from the 1 hole. I think that's the time to do it. When you get AJ Brown to fall back to you to go with Jamar Chase. And I would be real tempted here to take Ladd McConkey.
Just make a strength a superpower, some might say.
Hampton. Now, it's tricky, man. It is tricky over here. And he just takes Hampton.
It's tricky to walk around to rock. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Well, they just all go. And there goes Ladd. So I think we're...
Kyron went. You think what I'm thinking?
Oh, yeah. Don't do it right in front of us. If it goes, Kyron's gone. Anyway, he went in round 2.
Yeah.
So it's literally, we're not even reaching. Look at our tier.
No, I know.
The next name.
And I don't want to.
If he goes, do you want JSN or McBride? Or do you want to take James Cook?
You're just saying F Tyreek?
Nope, we get the guy we want.
Let's go.
TreVeyon Henderson.
TreVeyon Henderson. Come on down.
Let's do it.
So where he's going, man. And again, I mentioned the Jake Seeley pod, the Fantasy Life show. Check it out if you guys haven't already. But TreVeyon was one of Jake's must draft guys. Like he was already high on him. And I was telling him, I was just like, Jake, we were on the clock yesterday, man. I look at Breece Hall. I look at TreVeyon Henderson. I want TreVeyon Henderson. And Jake's like, you know what? I'm going to adjust my ranks after this show. I'm with you guys. Like, I feel like that's what the point we're getting to, Dwayne.
Yeah, I think, yeah. Look, here's the thing. he's going to share time with Ramondre Stevenson, especially to start the year. But if you look at the Patriots, you look at their offense, he's going to be one of the guys they're scheming up everything they can for. And he's so explosive as to what he can do. Think back to the rookie season for Alvin Kamara. You know, he didn't have 200 rushing attempts, guys. He did it on like I don't even know. We have to go back and look. You can pull it up. It was like less than 150 attempts, but it was all through the targets and stuff and the explosive playmaking. Jahmyr Gibbs got more touches than that, some of it due to injury, but in a similar range and was still really explosive. So there's just these guys that have the skill set to make it happen. And then the contingent up, like, so you're already getting a player you're going to feel great about starting splitting time. If at any point he becomes the running back one clearly for the team, either because of A, performance, B, an injury to his teammate, dude, TreVeyon Henderson can be running back one overall this year in the range of outcomes. So
in the range of outcomes, it's very, very similar to what we've seen Devon Achane do the last 2 years.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm all in on TreVeyon Henderson. TreVeyon Henderson is a name that I'm just going to tell you guys now. If he gets hurt in week 3 or 4, and I know I'm not putting anything bad into the universe. Don't act like I'm the cooler at the craps table. None of that stuff matters, but I will be crying. It'll be like Rashee Rice last year. I went all in on Rashee Rice.
Real tears on Dwain's keyboard.
It will be, yes. It will not be running back tears. It will be actual tears full of sweat and blood and salt. Hopefully not blood. That'd be pretty gross. You're like, dude,
blood, sweat, and tears.
Yeah, well, you know.
Oh my goodness.
There goes Kenneth
Saquon,
Walker.
Drake London, TreVeyon Henderson. Start for your boys. We've been talking again. I think
look at what happens after we take that. Alvin Kamara, give me TreVeyon. Chuba Hubbard, give me TreVeyon. James Cook. I think you can make an argument for Cook as an explosive playmaker similar to TreVeyon Henderson, that what if he suddenly got a larger workload? And then Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen, Kenneth Walker. People were getting a tad spooked about his injury. Then it's JSN, Devonta Adams, and Mike Evans. But after we go, man, I like TreVeyon over all of those running backs.
Especially full PPR too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
James Cook, I can get the tiebreaker 2.5, but not today. Yeah. Wide receiver still on there. And that's the thing, man. We talked about this extended wide receiver 2 tier. It's fine to have your preferences and everything, but you know, right now Dwain's got Tyreek, JSN, Higgins, Adams, Evans, T-Mac, Marv, Xavier Worthy, Jameson Williams, George Pickens, like Garrett Wilson's down there. If you just flip that, literally flipped it upside down, I'd have questions, but I could be convinced. So yeah, I'm not going to, when there's still a sick running back on the board like TreVeyon, or if there's a Trey McBride on board, give me that.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Joe Burrow off the board, round 4, before Jalen Hurts, before Jaden Daniels. The guy did have T. Higgins, but yeah, interesting choice. We'll see what happens.
Tyreek Hill in round 4. I mean, I would have been happy with that.
To the neighbors, Derrick Henry, Josh Allen team. Just, yeah, dang. Nice little start for Kenny Griffin, KG7. We appreciate all the RT Sports ballers in the draft with us. If we say anything condescending, I apologize. We are trying to have fun in August. You guys may very well beat our ASSs by the time this is all said and done. We appreciate being good sports about it.
Yeah.
Dwain, we are 4 picks away. Breece Hall goes off the
4
board.
running back start. And it's just so, you just see this so much over there, over here. I do think there could be value if you can hit things right as a 0 RB builder, because everybody's so running back heavy. It's so old school over here. You really can gobble up a lot of wide receivers. The problem is we have such a flat wide receiver tier that's so huge. Yeah. And these people will not stop, guys. This will not stop. This will persist for the next freaking 10 rounds of running backs going 2, 3, 4 rounds higher than what you're used to. So if you're going to come over here and draft, which we invite you guys to do in the Fantasy Life Championship,
buddy,
lots of fun. Just be prepared, and you can watch these videos. You can watch our drafts, and you can learn from them.
And the quarterbacks,
I got George Kittle and T-Mac over here.
Yeah,
Ian.
People are going to take quarterbacks like their second one way earlier than you expect. So just, again, be wary. This is kind of what we're dealing with. So T-Mac or Kittle. So 2 teams between us have McBride and Bowers. Obviously, team 1 could look to just go George Kittle there, but we would seemingly only
I would
be
take
risking
Kittle
on
right
one
here
guy.
in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
The wide receiver tier is long enough that even if we get another guy, it's not the end of the world.
And he took DJ Moore.
Okay.
All right. So
George Kittle?
Just making just double checking here. I think we're getting pretty good value on Kittle.
End of round 4. Yeah.
He goes pick 47 here. So this is about where he goes from an ADP spot.
Is there a wide receiver that you're saying I just really need him? I don't think there is for me.
I mean, I take Tet over.
What's
Kittle.
his ADP though? He's probably later. I don't think we'll get him back, but if we are looking at that,
he's 59. We have a better chance of getting him back. Let's take Kittle.
Cool. And then after Kittle, like if we wouldn't have taken Kittle there, we're not taking a tight end for 4 or 5 rounds, and it becomes that big thing.
I mean, the other thing sitting here is
Yeah,
Jaden Daniels. I mean, Marvin Harrison Jr. was sitting there past ADP, and I have a feeling we're just not going to draft Marv unless he's past ADP. I just have bad vibes, man. It's like I know the research and everything I've done is like, hey, I need to be giving him a chance. And maybe you can talk me out of it, but I don't know, man. I got a bad feeling. It's one of those things where I can't necessarily explain it. I don't like the Cardinals offense.
I hear you.
I like their run game. I think they have actually a pretty creative run game that they don't get enough credit for.
Dude. I remember making some of those charts last year.
There goes Tet.
Explosive run play rate and EPA per rush, and top right was the Ravens and the Cardinals. I mean, they are good. I'm just saying, Marv, he's still the undisputed number 1 wide receiver, former, literally 1 year removed from being a 4th overall pick. Pretty smart people, even if they were wrong for 1 year, believed he was better in Neighbors, better in BTJ, better in Ladd. No, he wasn't better than any of those guys as a rookie, and that matters, and that's why he's going after them right now. But once you start looking at the guys he's going next to, I mean, I'm way more willing to pull the trigger this year than I was last year. I'll say that.
Yeah. So the other interesting thing down here is like Jaden Daniels and Jalen Hurts. There goes Hurts to the AJB drafter.
Daniels is interesting.
Yeah. I mean, I think I have 3 receivers sitting there, Worthy, JMO, and Pickens. I kind of feel like if they're there just because we have to start 2 flex players, we should do it. But if those are gone, there goes Metcalf.
I agree. I don't, as much as I love drafting Travis Hunter, this would be a little
yeah, and he could, and you could get in a room where people are just like, I don't want Travis Hunter. He's playing defense. I mean, there's a chance he
upper body injury. Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah,
I'm cool with that.
I kind of feel like it's these wide receivers or Jaden Daniels. There's 2 picks until us, and there goes Jaden.
And there's Daniels. Cool.
That makes that part.
Worthy, JMO versus Pickens.
I think we use the ADP.
I think Worthy is the worst real life option,
but maybe also the most upside of all of them.
Maybe.
I mean, they're close. I look at Worthy, I think, differently than you. I just look at how he came on at the end of the year, and I feel really good about it. And he plays with this dude named Patrick Mahomes, who
he's all right. But dudes named Dak and Jared have somehow been more prolific than that Patrick Mahomes guy.
Yeah.
What's the ADP tiebreaker?
Worthy's 58. JMO's 63. Pickens is 71.
All right. I mean, we're not just going to follow ADP here. I say when it doesn't fit my potentially unsound logic.
If you want JMO over him, I'm fine with it. I think
Pickens one of our guys.
Well, I have these 3 guys all right next to each other in this tier.
No, I know.
It's Pickens is the furthest down, so he has the best chance of making it.
I hear you. Let's go with James.
Okay.
Cool.
and this was a really good thing that I discussed with Ben Gretsch. And he made some, really good points, on Worthy. It's like we assume we know way too much about some of these guys, especially the ones that break out at the end of the year, and we cling to some of the early season stuff versus really leaning more into what they did at the end of the year. And man, like he was really good. So but I think in the games where you don't have Rashee Rice, like you probably have there's a really good chance you have the wide receiver one on the team. And when Rashee Rice is there, you still have a chance to have the wide receiver one on the team. I think with JMO, you get a similar possibility. I think with Pickens, we're pretty locked into him being the number 2 behind CeeDee Lamb, but also on a team that we know is going to throw for a lot of yards. Again, it's a hard discussion. Like we have them right next to each other for a reason. Or I do at least. I know you have JMO and Pickens close. You might have Worthy a little bit more behind them.
I have Worthy up there too. I wouldn't be surprised if I actually have him higher, which I would need to fix after this exhibit. Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I should have made you use your ranks.
Screw that, man. I'm adjusting. Always adjusting. Okay.
All right. So after we took JMO, James Conner goes off the board. Pacheco goes off the board. So guys, see, and right in front of us, DeAndre Swift. These running backs keep going. So this is the part of the draft where I don't want to be drafting these running backs. I don't want to take DeAndre Swift in round 5. I don't want to take James Conner in round 5. I definitely don't want to take Isaiah Pacheco in round 5. Like they could all be fine. They could all pay off. But look at all the wide receivers that are getting taken in this range. I think the wide receivers are just the better picks. And so that's another thing if you're going to draft over here, just to think about why it's actually okay to consider taking some of the running backs earlier, because you're not going to like some of the running backs you're going to get forced into taking. And then you're going to do what Ian and I did in our first draft over here. And we said, we're not letting you force us into anything. And then we ended up with no running backs.
We took 0 RB way too literally the first time around. We saw, even not that one, man, but the team last night, one spot, they took 4 straight really good wide receivers. I think they took Joe Burrow to stack with Chase, and then they tried their best the next 4 rounds to catch up a running back. They got 2 Giants. They got Aaron Jones. I think Jaylen Warren might have been in there. And maybe it works out, man. But I just think the way these running backs go, you got to play into it a little bit, man. Otherwise, again, you're just going to be completely locked out.
Yeah, and they're taking all these wide receivers. So, I'm really glad we went. It had Jaden fallen to us, like he would have been a good pick. I think we still would have went with the wide receivers, but I think we would have felt honestly kind of bad if we would have taken Jaden, just because literally dude, and Waddle was the one name I thought might make it back to us as like a guy I wasn't even mentioning, and he just went.
Yeah.
No I don't think we're getting Xavier Worthy or Calvin Ridley coming back to us.
Be pretty cool if we did.
Yeah, but we are in the range where I would take Rashee Rice now. Unless he went. He probably went.
Nah, he's still out there. It's just tough, man.
I know it's tough, but this is the range where I would do it.
Did you see also the arbitrator where she said they're doing it on September 28th allegedly because that's the first time she's free?
Yeah. Then let's get a different lady. Are you kidding? Let's find a different person.
Seems kind of important. I don't know. Call me crazy.
Yeah, guys, let me check my calendar. It's like the major league, whenever the guy calls him about the manager role and he's working at a tire shop and he's like,
oh my God.
Yeah, let me get back to you, Lou. I got another guy on the line about some white walls.
Dude, it's amazing how slow some of this stuff moves. I remember 5 years ago when the impeachment trials that came to a head, and I go out of my way not to even care a little bit about politics, but I was just like, oh, okay, this is pretty crazy. So they're getting after this on Monday, huh? I was like, no, everyone's on holiday for the next 2 weeks. So we're going to pick this back up then. I was like, oh, okay, very cool. Seems like something maybe you could miss holiday for, but I don't know. Dwayne, we got to work on holidays. Apparently the most important people in our country don't. So must be nice.
Yeah. Hey, we have, and maybe that just says something about the jobs that we have that we love. You and I think we're kind of happy to that we get to do it. And so we're fine to grind away on a Saturday or a Sunday on a preseason utilization report. I have fun doing it, man. I'm like,
I'm
when I'm sitting there looking up what all happened, I'm like, man, I'm excited. Like I'm as excited to read it. I mean, to write it as like, hopefully people are, to read it. Like once I get to share it.
Not be lying if February through July wasn't pretty nice here in our lovely fantasy football industry. So life is good. There goes Calvin Ridley. Life is a little bit less good than it was 5 seconds ago, but that's okay.
Yeah, I was really hoping. And we're in a sharp room. I mean, this is a sharp drafting room. I mean, that guy's got Malik Neighbors, Derrick Henry, Josh Allen, Tyreek Hill, George Pickens, and Calvin Ridley. He's not falling for that running back cheese that a lot of other people are taking. Like, I don't want David Montgomery in round 6. I just don't. Now,
miss me with that.
If Jahmyr Gibbs, something happens to him, that guy will be dancing his way to a championship. But I mean, so, Okay, so how aggressive do we want to get with the wide receiver here? If Worthy and Rashee Rice are both gone, there's Zay Flowers and then there's Igbuka. I don't think there's a running back either one of us want here. There's not a quarterback. We already have our tight end.
Yeah. My only Igbuka thing is, I'm guessing.
The thing is, if we take Igbuka, we're turning around, we're taking another receiver. Like we're firing away.
I was just wondering if we can get Igbuka better chance in round 7, despite I'm not trying to disagree with your ranking.
I think the challenge is, though, I would rather just take the guy we want. Because there's going to be a bunch of these guys in this tier that we're looking at. And see, there goes Pearsall. Pearsall is already off the board.
Yeah. Round 6. Ricky Pearsall, not Ricky Person. Come on.
One more pick.
One more. We don't ask for much.
So listen, if Worthy's gone, I say we take Rashee Rice.
Yeah.
We can work around it.
But maybe he won't be Dwain. Yeah.
There we go.
Let's go.
Worthy. Look at you. You're a mastermind.
Let's freaking go, Dwain.
I love it. Because we wouldn't have gotten, you're probably right. We're not getting JMO back. Yeah, I love it. Dude, I did not think we were getting that. This is there's some sharp drafters in this room. I was, once Waddle went, I was like, we're screwed. My mind was already preparing for, okay, what story are you telling yourself that you can still be excited about this next pick?
I'm shocked that Judy and Pearsall and Olave, even, man, all those guys that were Worthy. That is wild.
Yeah.
Now it gets
Xavier Worthy blow a leg off like on a landmine and we're not aware of it.
Oh my God.
Not that would be funny and that we would be laughing.
That'd be quite the
joke's on you guys.
Quite the Schefter bomb. Well, literally. Pun intended. Oh man. For the record, we sincerely hope that Xavier Worthy does not blow his leg off in a mine.
No. And that would be such a really random bad sort of accident to have happened to you. Like, where would he be for that to happen?
2 Fantasy Life podcasters actually spoke this into existence. Tyrone Tracy, round 6.
Yeah. This is the. Nope.
That's why I like having 2 and 4, man.
Yep.
In this case, it was 2 and 3.
There goes Jalen Warren.
So, Dwayne, this gets interesting. We can load up on Chiefs receivers.
Dude, if Rashee Rice is back here, we just work around it.
Yeah.
Now, here's the thing. What's the worst case scenario?
Next spot.
The worst case scenario is, I'm not a lawyer, but I feel like once they have that hearing, his sentence should get carried out pretty quickly. So I don't feel like
this woman did Deshaun Watson, I believe, the turnaround between that and the suspension was like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So
the bad thing would be is if it's week 7,
there goes Rashee Rice. It doesn't matter.
I think it makes you feel better, but I wanted him. It's the kind of
I think I would have been down at that price.
Yeah.
This is where I have him basically.
Okay, I think we take Emeka Egbuka, and this is, in my opinion, an easy pick.
Yeah, let's do it. My only counter, which I wish I would have brought up, but that's okay, would have been Matthew Golden. But I'm guessing He's a little bit further
Oh,
down.
I like Golden. You could have talked me into him. I like both. Egbuka's got the most steam right now. So who knows which one we'd have a better chance of getting back? I don't know.
Yeah. By the way, guys, code MB30 for 30% off Fantasy Life Plus packages. If you guys are like, hey, 20% is fine, I don't want 30, code Ian, code Dwain. In round 7 now. Started off with Saquon Barkley. Got our second running back, TreVeyon Henderson, in round 3. Scooped up an early elite tight end with George Kittle in round 4. We have also already drafted 4 wide receivers. Drake London, round 2, and rounds 5 through 7. Jameson Williams, Xavier Worthy, and Emeka Egbuka. Feeling good, Dwayne. Feeling good.
Yeah, and these ranks that I have over here. No, this I thought I've moved Joe Mixon down more than this. So
you see Mueller's
tweet? They must not have saved. Yeah, I did. So here's the thing. I love Mueller. And so I really want to trust it. But man, I don't know about his sources.
That's true.
And I hope if Jeff listens to this, I hope he doesn't take that personally. Like, because I love
for anyone, man.
I think but I'm more likely to trust a true like an NFL insider than that. And maybe that's wrong. But that's me. Joe Bryant, for what it's worth, from Football Guys, also came in behind and said he's hearing the same thing. So where there's smoke, there's usually fire. I did because I do just trust Jeff's injury analysis more so than his sources, which is I appreciate him sharing what he's hearing. I've got Mixon at 11.5 games, which moved him down. And so I don't know. I downloaded these after I made my update. So I don't know. Maybe the update didn't go through. I'm just going to go hit the button again so that anybody that's looking at the site will see the latest.
Yeah, good shout.
All right. Anyway, so yeah, you got to take Jordan Mason in round 7.
God. Madness. And he was the next best running back. So if you want one, I mean, other than Judkins, but
yeah,
it was Chris Godwin. Matthew Golden did go off the board a little bit later.
Debo went. Cam Scattaboo in round 7. Guys, I mean, I get it. I like Cam Scattaboo. Is Cam Scattaboo like? There's a chance the dude doesn't even have a role at all this year.
Yeah.
I like Cam Scattaboo, but not in round 7. I'm just, man. Yeah. Juwan Jennings, dude, just went and we got Juwan Jennings in round 10 last night.
That was sick. Round 9-10 turn.
That was
it?
Sick.
Yeah, that was sweet. We literally were discussing him potentially the previous round. We went all the way back.
Yep.
All right. I feel like 2 more wide receivers here potentially, Dwayne, because then they're going to be the next time it gets to us, we're not going to be wanting hardly any of them.
Well, there went Quinshawn. Quinshawn was the name I was going to tell you again, where people just haven't probably adjusted enough. Quinshawn Judkins, I'm sorry.
Quinshawn, I can get behind. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think Quinshawn should be going ahead of Jordan Mason, Joe Mixon, Brian Robinson Jr., Cam Scattaboo, Tyrone Tracy, Jalen Warren. I'm taking him in front of all of those.
That's the range that he's in for sure. And I think you're probably right.
Yeah, Judkins is a good pick in this range. Like if he steams up past all those guys, I think Judkins, I'm fine taking him in late round 6, round 7. I would even get to a point where I'd take him in round 6 if I really needed him. Past that, I'm going to be a little bit more worried, but I still just like the youth. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right, come on, one more.
Yeah, there's a value here.
I want him. I want him bad.
At top of the queue.
I'm not looking at the queue. Roma Dunze?
Yeah.
Roma Dunze. Let's go. Honestly, I know how you feel about Egbuka, man. And I'm fine with that. You're a smart guy, Dwayne. I'm going to give you deference on a lot of these because I trust your process a lot more than my own. All right. So that's fine. But Roma Dunze, man,
we rub off. We hash through a lot of these things, and
I know. It's all good.
Fine tune each other.
I like your process more than I think anyone on this planet, man. So like, it's fine.
Well,
I'm not trying to put myself down, but I'll take second. It's all good. Nothing wrong with silver.
It's like, yeah. Well, hey, man, I appreciate you saying that. I do. We get to hang out a lot, and so like we pay each other compliments. But I always appreciate.
Just to be clear, we're still splitting the $500K right down the middle. All right.
Yeah, I'm going to come back to this episode and be like, "You guys heard it."
That is an awesome start, man. All right, Cooper Kupp went after. That was the other wide receiver I would have been down for. That said,
Me too.
That would be some more Jaden Reed. I don't hate that.
Yeah, I don't hate Jaden Reed with the breakout potential. I don't hate J.K. Dobbins at this point. Like, I think J.K. Dobbins, honestly, is just as valuable. I mean, he's really close to Jordan Mason, all these other guys that have been going.
Here goes ETN. I get that. And there is an argument that the running back drop is coming. We already have 5 wide receivers. Is Jaden Reed, though?
So I've got Reed. I've got Shakir over here. Like Charbonnet already went.
To me, it's
Reed, Shakir, or Downs. I think one of them might fall back because they're all hurt.
That's true.
We got Reed and we got Jennings in round 9 last night, and we got Reed in round 10. Technically, I think we turned them at the 9-10.
We did.
And the other thing is, like, we still got Jaden Higgins sitting down there, Keenan Allen. There are other names I like past our tier break.
We already got 5.
Versus once Dobbins is gone, it's not that I mean, we're going to have to. There he goes. Yeah. It's just, he was just, I was hoping that guy would take Stevenson.
That would have been cool. Unfortunately. All right. Now we're looking back to Jaden Reed. Next best available running back on here on Dwain's tier list. I can move it over there in a second. Is Ramondre Stevenson. Not quite feeling that. Even, I mean, partially because
we have TreVeyon, so I'm never going to want to play both of them.
No,
I don't think. I mean, you like Ramondre more than me, so taking Ramondre here would come down to a you.
I don't want him that bad. I like Jaden Reed a lot more. I like, honestly, all 3.
And we're down to Reed. Reed could go here. We're getting down to a dicey spot, so we need a backup plan. Well, we got 1 pick, so we're getting one of these 2 guys. There's Braylon Allen.
Hammer Downs, you're saying?
Reed. Yep. Oh, I already took Jaden Reed. We don't even blink, bro.
Braylon Allen.
Jaden Reed in my breakout research that I did, yeah, he's dealing with the foot injury, but Jaden Reed actually has the same profile, has a very similar profile as far as breakout rate, as far as having a chance to turn into a strong wide receiver 1 this season or be a really good wide receiver 2. It's the same as Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Ooh,
so
I like that.
Yeah, and you're getting him in round 9. Now we could basically be done with receiver. We can get a quarterback that we like. We can hammer down on the running backs. We'll probably be taking multiple quarterbacks.
Yeah, at least 2, most likely 2.
Man, this is where the Tajay Spears high ankle sprain, man. I freaking hate it. God, he was just a guy in this range that I just absolutely loved. And I'm still willing to take him, but it just sucks that he got hurt like that.
Because he had the handcuff upside of guys going here that just had, and the other dudes have no standalone value. Whereas like Tajay, I know, and you mentioned in your utilization report, like, it was more Pollard over Tajay, but that could have just also been a drive or 2 thing. I do think they would like it to be pretty close to 50-50.
Yeah, I agree.
Keon Coleman, next wide receiver off the board. That would have been, there's a couple guys, Keon, Rashid Shaheed, Marvin Mims, Jaden Higgins, maybe Kyle Williams later. Like we're not going to go out of our way for another receiver because we don't need to, but there are some guys in that range, really. And here, I'll pull it across now. Like, I would say, Dwain, where it starts getting gross, like this tier is cool. Pittman, Higgins, Keenan, Ayuk, Burden, Mims, Shaheed, Mooney, Keon, Kirk, Kyle, Tillman. After that, I just struggle to get behind pretty much any of these guys, unless you are behind the 8 ball and you just need dudes. But what the hell is Josh Palmer doing for me? And now that I say that, he'll probably ball out. But
yeah, I'm with you. Bigsby as well as Jaden Blue and Ramondre all went, and now the tight ends are going with Tyler Warren, Mark Andrews, and David Njoku all off the board.
Again, can't stress enough how good it feels to have a tight end locked up. Well, we took him over Marvin Harrison, or no? We took him over
Marvin Ted.
Boom. Yeah, we did. So we'll see.
There goes Justin Fields. So I'll say this. If Baker Mayfield falls back in this range, I'm down. Like you and I, we don't like taking Baker because he's been costing people a 7 or 8 round pick. Mm-hmm. And right now we're in round 10. And we have a
7, 8, 9. Yeah. QB 10. I'm cool with that.
Yeah. So I'd be willing to pull the trigger on a Baker here. Dang, Tootin. Where'd we get Tootin last night?
Further than this. Because we got
that's the 0 RB drafter. It's like
running backs.
Yeah.
That dude's having a good draft.
Yeah, he is having a good draft.
Hopefully not as good as ours. Ha 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 ha. Okay. Did Devontae already go? No? Yeah, he did. Okay.
Who?
Javonte Williams.
Yeah, I just block him out. I moved him down too.
Acts like he doesn't even exist.
Jerome Ford, Jesus Christ.
Loves you.
All right, what about Samson?
I think I'd rather everyone between us does have a QB, and they're all pretty elite.
Yeah, I don't think any of those guys are taking Baker Mayfield.
That'd be kind of weird. No one even has like Evans.
Now look, like we can look at the ADP. Yeah, we need to take a running back, and we need to take one that we like.
That's fine. Sampson, Ray Davis is a pure cuff. We could still see Judkins get suspended / who knows / maybe Sampson.
Well, and Sampson could just have impressed by now. I'll be honest. I don't mind when we don't take Judkins, still just taking Sampson. You know what I mean? In those drafts. Yep. Sampson, I think, has the most upside and chance that he's the starter of the group that's left in week 1.
Let's go Dylan Sampson. I'm cool with that.
All right.
I like for our RB3 to have even if it's not a great chance at flex standalone, go on a little bit.
And look at you, man. Great call out. Looking at the board behind us, like just little things like that, guys. Make sure you're doing. You see they've already got Mahomes, Jaden Daniels, and Jalen Hurts. Now we have learned in these rooms, people will peel off their QB2 right away. But even if they do, we've still got a tier here where we love Drake May, we love Brock Purdy. Dak did go right in front of us. But I think that if you're playing percentages, the move is to let the quarterback go by there. And there's a chance, like, if you love Baker, you might not get him. They could take him.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
I think you play the odds. And we made the right play.
Definitely would advise against you guys. Like, we're going to tweet out the draft board.
Gone, but still the advice remains true.
Oh, yeah. He went 3 rounds ago.
Oh, well, that's why I missed him. It was a turn pick.
Well, guess what? I could guarantee you then
the Evans and
Baker's not going to go in these next 6 picks. Dwayne, I'm telling you.
You know what I mean?
So how about this? Similar exact. To keep that in mind, the exact same thing applies to our next target, which is now Caleb Williams.
Yeah. I think looking at the board, though, we can wait because we're more to the middle. Everyone to the right of us has a quarterback. Except for one team.
Yeah.
So I don't think, and as
no
long
one's
as
doubled up yet.
As long as no one doubles up here.
Yeah. And starts.
I think we will get one of Caleb, Kyler, Drake May, or Brock Purdy to fall back to us.
And dude, even if we don't, I can live with it and we get 2 of the next tier.
Yeah.
I'm not going to look at this draft and be like, only we have Brock Purdy. I'm not saying Brock Purdy can't be good. I would like to have Brock Purdy, but like, that's not going to be draft deal breaker for me.
I think Tajay Spears, if he's here when we get here, I think he's the pick. I know he's hurt, but he got hurt in the preseason. They're resting him. Probably not. My guess is he doesn't play early in the year. The worst case scenario would be they try to play him early in the year and he re-injures himself, and then you're just kind of screwed. But as long as they're patient with him, I still think looking at all the players that are here right now, Tajay Spears is the one that has the skill set we're looking for, explosive playmaker, catches passes out of the backfield, has at least an outside chance of overtaking his backfield just on play alone. I think he's gone. I don't even have anybody else in the queue.
My only comeback, Dwayne, would be Josh Downs is someone we were talking about 2 rounds ago, and he would be our last wide receiver. If you think we need a running back,
I do think we need a running back.
All right.
I do think, just because we loaded up so much.
Let's go Tajay Spears then.
All right, we're going to do it. And so basically the way we get to look at this now, glass half full, the Tajay Spears injury just gave us a discount on him.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I hate high ankle sprains, for the record. We've just seen what they've done to people, but I like the fact that it happened early enough that they can just rest him, you know, and let him hopefully get better.
I mean, Pollard went round 5. If Spears wasn't hurt, Dwayne, probably goes like round 8.
Yeah.
I'd for sure take him ahead
over here. yeah, for sure.
Yeah, he might have gone round 4 over here. Who am I kidding? So through 11 rounds, everybody. Yeah, no QB yet. Hopefully that's not famous last words, but running back room is 4 deep. We got Saquon, pick 104. TreVeyon Henderson, round 3. Got him. Dylan Sampson, Tajay Spears, last 2 picks in round 10 and 11. There goes Caleb Williams. Oh, well. Took George Kittle.
He went to the guy 4. That doesn't have a quarterback. So we knew
Makes sense. He also has
If I was him, I would not have done that. I would have waited. Everyone to the right of him has a quarterback.
That dude has 2.
Now his tiers could be different than ours. You know, so if your tiers are different, that can. But anyway.
Dwayne, he also has 2 wide receivers, one of whom is currently chilling on his couch. So I don't know. Quarterback wouldn't have been my.
Don't get me wrong. I wanted Caleb.
Number 1 priority.
I wanted Caleb because we get to stack him with Odunze. You know what I mean? So.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, we have 6 wide receivers. Drake London in round 2, and then rounds 5 through 9. Jameson Williams, Xavier Worthy, Emeka Ibuka, Rome Odunze, and Jaden Reed. Getting Worthy to come back to us round 6 was spectacular. We were back and forth between JMO and Worthy in round 5. So that was sweet. Rome Odunze coming back to us in round 8 was also a very pleasant surprise. Even Jaden Reed in round 9. Again, these are guys that we were considering earlier.
Xavier Worthy in round 6 is the crown jewel.
Yeah, that's some nuts.
Honestly, getting that to come back, and then Odunze in 8, like you said. I love it.
I do too, my friend.
And you never know when you're going to be in the kind of room where you get some things like this to go your way. You know, folks I put the draft board up last night, and a lot of people were interacting, giving comments on it, you know, and people were asking like, man, how do you get all those players? And I'm just like, don't worry. Like there will be drafts where we're going to post it where we get snapped off like 5 times in the same draft. Like, there goes the double up on the quarterback to Jared Goff. He didn't even get a guy that's in our tier though. So.
Hey, did we figure out what a blind seal ass team is?
I never did. I don't think he responded. I did ask. I didn't know if it was good or bad. Either way, just thank you for interacting with us.
Yeah, exactly. Thanks for the extra 20 cents in my pocket from Elon. Stephanie Miller said, ask Pete to explain. So we got to ask Pete what a blind ass seal team is.
Oh, okay. All right. So he knows.
Is it because like we didn't stack much?
Jesus.
And here comes the quarterback run. Couldn't you guys have chilled out for like one more round?
When you have Joe Burrow, I don't get it. And now you're going to take Drake May too. Like I really don't understand it.
Yeah, me either. I get a little bit more of the Fields Herbert drafter, but even then, man, I don't know.
Yeah, no, the Fields Herbert drafter, like I think I think you want to. Like we want to at this point. But if I take Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, I'm just, I don't know. I feel like you're burning a spot, man.
Oh, wait. Someone said stop.
Well, that's Drago.
Good.
Down there at Austin Eckler.
Oh, damn. Did someone drop their iPad again?
Oh, no.
There goes Josh Downs. That's good value on Downs.
Yeah. Oh, dude, if I'm the Joe Burrow drafter, I'm taking Josh Downs over Drake May.
Assuming his hamstring is still, in fact, attached to his body.
And that no one's been set on fire.
We're about to have to ask some questions about a man who you are not the biggest fan of, Dwain.
Yeah, I think we go Purdy because we have Kittle, and I just don't have to worry about it.
Yeah. We know Kyler's best case ceiling's way higher.
I'm fine if you're right. And I have Kyler ranked higher. I'm fine. And Kyler in round 12, dude, are you kidding me?
Come on. Like, what is QB 16, Kyler?
All right, we're stopped now.
I wouldn't even, who else is, what running backs are here? My guy, Jalen Wright. I would like Jalen Wright. Is Michael Pittman still? No, he went.
I'll get Wright over in the queue. And Austin Eckler's going back into the queue.
Double tapping QB could be on the table.
Yeah. Oh my God. Take a kicker.
Dude, stopping a draft for a kicker. Like
Drago, you can't name your team champions when you take a kicker in round 12. And you definitely are not down for saying a line like, if he dies, he dies. Like, get rid of that Drago. Come on. Ivan Drago's never taken a kicker in round 12.
Oh my goodness.
Now, if he were to take one, his name would be Brandon Aubrey, so I'll give you that.
Yeah, that dude is freaking crazy.
He's a beast.
Maybe Brandon Aubrey is just like a big enough cheat code where it actually does make sense. If someone came out with that article, I could see it being true.
Yeah. But still, we just see kickers get in their own head so often. You don't know, when is it going to happen? Yeah. When are they just going to go freaking berserk and just freak out?
Even Aubrey, bro, I was saying he should be like Nick Van Exel. Like when he's kicking inside of 40, he's like not as good. He should pull a Nick Van Exel and just constantly kick his extra points from 50. Remember Van Exel? Nick Van Exel used to shoot his free throws from like 3 feet behind the free throw line.
I was hanging out with some buddies last weekend, and we were playing horse in the pool on the pool basketball goal. And we were all trying to do the Nick Van Exel teardrop. You know how he'd come in and he'd be in the lane and he'd have that soft little just floater right over everybody.
Yeah, dude, he was a baller. All right, we don't have to worry about it, man. Yep, Brock Purdy coming down.
See, this all worked out. Brock Purdy's in the same tier as everyone else. We still ended up being right.
Oh yeah, that's I know before I was saying like if we missed out on Brock Purdy, it went for anyone in that tier.
Yeah. So we're good.
Let's see. Jalen Wright went. Honestly, man, there's no.
Keenan Allen.
Yeah, I saw Keenan.
Is interesting. Luther Burden. Interesting. I think Shaheed went. Did he not?
I'm looking. No, he went. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I just didn't get him marked off.
That's fine. Do we get
how about Frosky Merritt in round 12?
Oh my God. Oh, there he goes. I thought you were asking me. I was like, come on.
No, well, he's the next guy on our board. That's just the way these drafts over here go.
Yeah. Dude, our QB2 is going to be horrible if we don't grab T-Law or McCarthy here.
I'm fine.
And maybe that's okay.
We took T-Law last night. Do we do McCarthy this time? What are the bye weeks on those dudes?
Yeah, check that. Hold on.
Bye week on Purdy's 14. McCarthy's 6 and Lawrence is 8, so we're good.
Okay, so we're good either way.
I'll be honest. It is tough to like take any of these names at running back. The thing is, that they're just going to keep taking them.
Yeah, but
honestly, if I were to take a pick that's not a quarterback here, now to our right, we've got 1, 2, 3 guys that already have 2 quarterbacks.
And I would also be okay with
Keenan
Jordan
Allen
Love.
would probably be the pick.
If he's our last wide receiver.
Yeah.
I'm willing to roll a dice here. It could be famous last words. Even if Michael Penix is our second quarterback, I'm not crying about it. Even Geno Smith, man. Yeah, let's get Keenan.
You want Keenan, or do you like Burden? The upside of Burden. On this team, maybe you like the upside of Burden more. The late season.
We have Rome already. Does that matter for you?
No, not really. I mean, I'm fine with either one of these players. Who do you like? Or we can
I don't think we're going to. Let's go with Burden.
Yeah, that's the pick I wanted, but I wanted to let you you make that one.
No,
with the way. Well, I mean, the way we've built the room, I just like we're starting Drake London, JMO, Worthy, and Igbuka. Period. Like, as much as I like Keenan, and we might feel differently about that come week 2, but I think maybe you would want Keenan in over Igbuka. But we still have Rome and Reed.
That's why that was
and
kind
Burden.
of
I want the upside of these young guys that could like blow up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I'm with you. Again, if we would have taken a Rashee Rice,
Keenan. So we were in the right spot. That was just the value that was there.
Yeah. I would like one of these quarterbacks to come back to us. Jordan Love would be pretty cool, man. Literally 1 year removed from a QB5 finish. I don't love that he's already hurt, but it is a
non-throwing
left.
hand.
It's a left finger, whatever. Unless he's a switch hitter where it matters. That kind of sucks in. JJ McCarthy off the board.
Oh wow.
You got Brewski over there, Dwayne? I got our screen small.
No, I need to get a Brewski. I've just got the Topo Chico going right now.
Oh man. My lovely wife, I mowed the lawn. I was pulling some weeds in the backyard, and she came out with an ice cold Kona Big Wave. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, man. And you're like, this is why I married her.
100%. All those doubts just went by the wayside.
There goes Will Shipley. John.
Those weeds are real a-holes, man. Those thorns were getting through my gloves. I was like, what's the point of these gloves?
Man, you got some of those wimpy gloves.
Probably. Gotta stand up, man up, and do something about it. Just take them out of my teeth. Ugh, hurt. Through 13 rounds, everyone. We still need our second quarterback, but we have landed our first one in Brock Purdy. Saquon Barkley, TreVeyon Henderson, Dylan Sampson, Tajay Spears at RB. We are about to draft probably 4 more at least the rest of the way. But we got Saquon, TreVeyon holding down RB1, RB2 spots. Wide receiver room feeling good. Likely done there. Drake London, Jameson Williams, Xavier Worthy, Emeka Ibuka, Roma Dunze, Jaden Reed, and Luther Burden. Not the second, but the third. Tight end room, we got George Kittle. So we'll probably tack on another late round one. If we don't, not the end of the world. Such is the great life when you have someone like George.
I've got Okonkwo in the queue just because Kittle is known to miss a little time here and there.
That's true.
Was talking with Rich Rebar today a little bit about Okonkwo. We were talking late wide receiver breakouts, and we were talking Ridley, and so we got onto Okonkwo.
How long do you fellas go?
90 minutes.
Okay, nice. I'm still jealous. That's awesome.
And I will say 2 shows in a row. So Ben Gretsch brought out Wan'Dale Robinson, and now Reeves brought out Wan'Dale Robinson. So 2 smart people that we respect. And I'm like, okay. And you and I, we've been totally off of him. Even just still grunt. You were still like, oh, man. And their point was young player, earned a ton of, had a lot of targets, still could be ascending. The offense could be better. They made a bunch of really good points.
Yeah.
So I'm going to mix him in. because I've been more like you. I've felt that the better fit is going to be Darius Slayton, just with the way that just the play style, right, of Russell Wilson. I feel like he's the better fit.
I just wonder. I mean, hey, if Neighbors goes down, God forbid, the Giants are going to score 12 points a game, but I guess Wandale might score 6 of them. So
Okonkwo is our last quarterback in the tier. Trevor, tight end in the tier. Trevor Lawrence is the last quarterback. No, he's not the last quarterback because, well, I didn't really draw a tier line. If I were to draw one, I think it's under C.J. Stroud here.
Stroud went. Stroud's gone.
Okay. And the guys behind us need a backup at both.
T-Law over Jordan Love. Sell me on that because I look at this as a Jordan Love team.
I'm fine with either one. We at least get the stack with Jordan Love. So I think we take Okonkwo if he's here, right? Because there's two quarterbacks we like.
To come back. Do you really think Okonkwo is going to go? All these guys have. It's the same thing with tight end. I feel like I'd rather.
But the difference is there's only one tight end I like. Like even if they take Lawrence and Love, I feel like we're going to be like, I'll take Cam Ward. I'll take Michael Penix to Drake London.
What about your guy Hunter Henry?
Whatever, dude. Chigo Okonkwo all the way.
All right, let's go Chigo Okonkwo. I can tell you want him.
And that leaves the open door for the Cam Ward stack, buddy.
No, once you said Michael Penix, I'm like, all right, that's fair.
The thing with Trevor Lawrence, the difference between him and Love is Trevor Lawrence could run for 30 yards a game and pass for over 4,000 yards. Like Jordan Love can throw for over 4,000 yards, but he's not going to run for over 30 yards per game. So he just the spike potential in two categories is lower for Jordan Love.
He did go for before. I mean, last year was just such a mess injury. He went for,
but the year before, I know, but the scramble rate was still low. So essentially, he just got there on some crazy efficiency that we might not be able to count on.
T-Law moves around more. But yeah.
And T-Law gets carries inside the 5-yard line, which we don't.
T-Law is a 20-yard per game guy. Jordan Love's 15.
Yeah.
And to your point, maybe T-Law could even boom a little bit more one of these years. T-Law was doing that Drew Brees, just like jump over the goal line and stick the ball out until he fumbled it week 18 against the Titans like 2 years ago. There goes T-Law.
There goes Lawrence. Yeah, it was just too easy. It was sitting there. To the Jalen Hurts drafter. I tell you what, every person takes a backup quarterback over here. Even the guys with the best quarterbacks. And look, we used to not, but I do now too, because they're all gone. There's nothing left on the waiver wire. It's complete trash because all these guys get drafted. So you have to adapt.
Come on, let us have some. All right. Hey, if we're gonna get sniped on something,
now we let it go again.
Might as well be our QB too. Yeah,
because now we take Kyle Williams or Blake Corum.
There's only 2 teams that need quarterbacks. Worst case, we're going to get one of Bryce Young, Cam Ward, and Michael Penix, who are in the same tier. Like on the next go-round.
All right. So do you want to get a running back here?
Yes.
So Blake Corum's who I have up.
Talk me into Blake Corum over Keaton Mitchell.
I mean, I think they're probably the same thing. I'm fine with either one.
I think Corum, we have a better chance.
The other thing is if we want to take Penix just because we're stacking him with London, we could do it.
I'm fine with that.
If we want to prioritize the stack.
None of these running backs are jumping out at me. We got our second tight end. I don't want one of these wide receivers.
And we may take 3 quarterbacks on this team.
Yeah. I do prefer Penix to these other guys. I would like to have Penix out of the group. So let's get Penix.
That way we got a double stack. We got Purdy to Kittle, and then we've got Penix to London.
Cool. Penix gets a slight bump.
I'm glad we talked that through. Kyle Williams was obviously kind of sitting there.
And hey, a team just took a third quarterback. So my original idea, not going great. You said Kyle Williams still there?
Yeah. Like Jack Dash going ahead of Kyle Williams is absolute insanity. Pat Bryant going ahead of Kyle Williams is insanity. We're going to have to take, if Kyle Williams comes back, we're just going to have to take him.
I'm down.
Of course, we know we've got our favorite late round wide receiver. I think that will be the late round wide receiver of our draft season. Who is it, Ian? Not Coleslaw.
Sorry. Oh, yeah. Isaac Tesla. That was fun. Midnight gooning.
Yeah. There's some good teams here. I like this team that Kenny Griffin has built. Malik Neighbors with Derrick Henry as his
1-2. He's picking out of the 9 spot, by the way.
And then he comes back with Josh Allen, so he gets an elite onesie. Tyreek Hill coming back to him in round 4 was a value. Then he gets Pickens, who we were torn between JMO and Pickens. Then he gets Calvin Ridley, who we had in our queue. Then he takes Matthew Golden, who we talked about at the same time as Egbuka. So essentially same wavelength on all the wide receivers in those rounds. Mm-hmm. Then he comes back and he does the 0 RB thing, the hero RB. He comes back and he goes Charbonnet, Jaden Blue, Bajal Tootin, and Rashad White, and then gets Marshawn Lloyd in round 14. Now, his tight end situation is pretty poopy. Jonnu Smith and Hunter Henry. Like, I would not want to be dealing with that. But I like his build. My guess is he'll take a third tight end. This guy just took his second defense. He's got the Broncos and the Eagles. Drago, you're going to have to change your name, man. It's just not allowed. You have Brandon Aubrey, Denver Broncos, and Philadelphia Eagles. And I personally, I just want to say that I love you, and I'm glad that you're having fun and drafting over here, and we just want everybody to have fun. But come on, man. You can't do this to your team. You had Nico Collins and Chase Brown, Devontae Adams, Mike Evans, Tony Pollard, Jalen Waddle, Baker Mayfield, Chris Godwin. Come back and address your tight end with a double tap. Mark Andrews and David Njoku. You get Jared Goff, fine. Probably not making that pick, but then Brandon Aubrey, Denver Broncos, and Eagles are 3 of your next 5 picks. I just think that's tough.
Got to change that team name to Adrian, I think, at this point.
Yeah.
Can't be Drago. I like the team next to Kenny Thomas. He got Genty Higgins start, Kenneth Walker, Joe Burrow, which I thought was a little early at the time, but stacked him up with Higgins. Then our guy Travis Hunter, Aaron Jones, Deebo Samuels, Juwan Jennings, Tyler Warren, Najee Mims, late round Drake May. Did all right.
Yeah.
And also the Braden Payne team is pretty good too. H.M. Puka, JSN, Garrett Wilson, Caleb Laporta. I guess it goes down a little bit, but that one team, man, Larry Bird of B. I mean, wide receiver 3 being DeAndre Hopkins. Don't love it.
Do we just take Kyle Williams at this point?
I'm down.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That would be 8 receivers. But he's
Kyle Williams.
Yeah, I'm in a league like this. I'm taking him over Marquise Brown. I'm taking him over Alec Pierce, taking him over Jack Besh, taking him over Xavier Legette, taking him. Now, Thielen is a guy that you can mix in, like to kind of maybe give you a little bit of early season something.
And we need a running back next. We're going to need.
I know. I got Corum and Keaton Mitchell sitting here in the queue.
That's my only question. I get you on Kyle, but is that putting us too far behind? So we're still getting at least 2 more running backs. Are we cool with 6 running backs? I think I am.
Yeah, the question. Oh, and he just timed out. Do you want to take Corum here and see if Kyle Williams is meant to be and he comes back?
That seems a little more responsible, right?
Yeah.
Let's go play Corum. And if he's gone, then hopefully we can get Keaton Mitchell. And I'm not feeling bad about it. I like that. See if it's really meant to be.
Yeah, I mean, Kyle Williams is an absolute value at this point. The other thing you could talk me into at this point is Anthony Richardson with the build we've made.
Yeah.
Like if we're shooting for upside, is there anybody on the board that really, has more? Yeah, I was worried about the running backs going as we sat there and just kind of thought through the pick for a second.
good to get an RB5 that you have a path to.
Oh, and I don't mind taking both Rams running backs. Both
honestly,
backups.
yeah. I think
it's just such a fruitful backfield.
It really is.
There goes Roshan. Jalen McMillan. All right, we're one way from Kyle Williams or Anthony Richardson. We had Kyle Williams as the slam dunk pick that we changed to Blake Corum, and now Anthony Richardson has entered the chat.
Yeah, right. Oh, my goodness. One of those Lamar or Josh teams is going to get Richardson if we don't. I think we should get Richardson because we missed out on the Love T-Law tier.
I agree.
This gives us a true lottery pick.
The Williams value is so good, and I he should go 3 rounds before this.
Yeah.
But I do think Anthony Richardson is the swing here, and we waited at quarterback. We missed our number 2. So yeah,
if we had gotten T-Law or Love, I'd say go Kyle Williams, but we didn't. So,
all right, let's go Richardson.
Cool. All right, QB3, come on down, Richardson.
Can't wait to post this thing. That'll be the only thing anybody's going to see about this roster. Anthony Richardson, you some sort of idiot. He can't complete a pass, and he's hurt all the time. Good, very good points. By the way,
sounds like he's back, and yeah, right. They're not wrong, to be fair.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He's back out there doing his thing.
Yeah,
I guess. Man, can you just not get freaking? Richardson is a mutant, and he gets laid out more than any quarterback I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Not even just a preseason game. It's like his awareness level is like a 3 on Madden, and he just never sees hits coming.
He does not at all. Dude, why do these people not like Kyle Williams? Does something happen? I like Torrey Horton, but
he plays tonight. Let's go.
Yeah.
A little preseason. Preseason action. Julia's going to have, what's that show called? Bridgeton something. I'm so bad.
Bridgerton?
Yeah. Wait.
Oh, there goes Kendra. Yeah, Amanda watches Bridgerton.
I don't know. It's not even that. It's something else. Let me see what it's called.
It's like some old. It's like about the old rich days.
Oh no! Yeah. Okay. It's similar. It's called The Gilded Age, which is actually good, but the entire thing is about
watches that too.
It's already rich people trying to be accepted by just even more rich people. And I'm like, this is the most why can't they just chill in their mansion and be happy? This woman's crying herself to sleep because the richer women were mean to her. I'm like, give me a freaking break here. So yeah, I'm gonna be watching preseason football while she goes through that. Gotta love it.
Well, we'll be watching the same thing.
There's a couple games on tonight, I think. Do you know if the starters are playing?
I haven't heard.
We'll probably get some Cam Ward. Anything. Zach Robinson never plays anyone for Atlanta. I don't think Mahomes is playing.
Don't know.
Hey, we got Cam Ward, a primetime game. Everyone's complaining. Friday night at 7.
There we go. Samaje Perine. You can't get him, Ian. Sorry.
Oh, gosh. Is Brooks? No, Brooks went around before.
I'm throwing Dameon Pierce over there. There's just enough noise with this Mixon stuff. The quotes we saw about Nick Chubb from his coach.
I know. They're so funny.
These are definitely not my updated ranks that we're drafting.
I tried because you were selling me on Woody Marks in May, and I was my point was
he went.
Okay, so you would be still Woody over Pierce.
Yeah, I don't think we know. I think anyone that tries to act like they really know what's going to happen in the Texans' backfield is full of shit. That's what I think.
Just a big fat phony.
Yeah, no, I don't. I think it's good to try to make guesses.
That's fair.
But I think we're still mostly guessing. So, and it's not like D'Amico Ryans is real forthcoming with information. So
Kyle Williams really is still available.
well, we're taking him if he's here again. If he's here again, like it's just like
It's
we
destiny.
can't.
It's destiny, and he honestly is someone where I
know this is gross, but Mostert is draftable. I mean, he's the clear guy behind freaking Genty. I don't know how long he'll last if he has to start, but I mean, you might get 3 weeks out of him.
We'll take him. We're not taking a kicker or DST, so.
No, we've decided the way we've already drafted these other teams. We've just decided we're not.
This way, we just know we have to fill them up on every team, so it's not like a couple teams,
This way, we know in 2 weeks we have to actually come in here and make some really hard cuts and agonize over it.
Yeah, exactly. Labor Day weekend, shout out.
Labor
I'm gonna have my 32 team draft Labor Day weekend.
Yeah, I've got both home league drafts this weekend. This weekend's always the most tricky weekend because, writing utilization reports like as they happen, and then basically 2 all-day draft events with drinking and food. I got a buddy, Jason, his wife, Tina, is amazing. She always fixes this huge spread for us, dude. Like, and this year she's doing Mexican food. Then we have another guy, McGrath. He brings barbecue every year. Like our home league, does it up so good. Kyle Williams, come on down. We cannot let you go any longer. You with me?
Kyle Williams, let's go. We talked about him for rounds.
Yeah. He should have been gone. Kyle Williams, we're just motivating you. You are going to be a league winner for us on this team.
Winner. I think at Diggs, there is a scenario where Williams is the most productive Patriots receiver.
Yes. Absolutely.
And where'd Pop Douglas go? Pop Douglas went around 12.
Yeah. I would rather draft Kyle Williams in a league like this than Pop Douglas.
Okay, now we need 2 more running backs. Etienne?
Yeah, I like Trevor Etienne. I've got him.
How is Travis Etienne still available?
Yeah, I've got Pierce over there.
Yeah. Etienne and Pierce will be sick.
And I've got Mostert over there.
Kendra Miller went before. We did get randomly good value on Kendra last night.
Yeah.
I would say Ollie Gordon down here would be in play for round 20.
Didn't Gordon go? I think Ollie went. Yeah, he went last round.
Yeah, okay, he went last round.
So I think we take Pierce just because of the buzz around Mixon. I mean,
I'm indifferent. Pierce or Etienne. It's your call.
All right, let's take Pierce because we've done Etienne before.
Yeah. And we talked about how Etienne could rise if something bad happens to Chuba. I mean, clearly,
dude, if we find out Joe Mixon is out, and then
there's Nick Chubb, thanks, but no thanks, because he was banged up when Chubb was getting the run with the 1, so it makes sense that they're rotating now.
Yeah,
maybe is our boy Marshawn Lloyd still available?
No, he went.
No, he went way early. Jeez. Round 14.
Yeah. Well, some of these late round running backs, it's interesting. They kind of go all over the place.
Yeah. Because it's all one big freaking weird tier.
It is. Yeah, it really is. So it's it's understandable why it's the way it is.
Round 12, Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt. I mean, he is the best running back alive, so I get it, but
yeah, I think the thing with Krosky Merritt is which you can tell the story better than me, but basically he's just probably a better player than a round 7 pick. And then you factor in that Brian Robinson Jr. is never really shown to be an every down person. He gets hurt all the time. It's he's fine, and he could score 12 touchdowns this year. He's on an offense that we really like, but that's really your only bet on him. But would you be surprised if Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt just took his job? I really wouldn't be.
Seems possible. No, I've cooled off. I mean, look, I'm not making sure I leave every single draft with Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt, but it's been enough for me to cool off of B-Rob some for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. There goes.
I did my home wimpy ass 8-man draft at like the end of July, and I got Brian Robinson on that team. I wouldn't have taken him there now if we would have done it, but that's how fantasy football works.
Yeah, that's how it goes. I haven't even gone back to look at my fishbowl team. I wonder what that looks like.
Should have just taken. I was talking about that with Reeves when we were in Canton. It was like that was the opportunity to just take 20 running backs. Just every single, because you could have started them, just only running backs the whole time. All right, Trevor Etienne, if he's there.
You like Jalen Knoll or Tesla? I don't know if there's another running. I don't know if there's another running back. I wish we could get Larry David to come on the show and just to say Larry Tesla. Mm-hmm. I just feel like it would be a Larry David.
Sean Tucker won.
Maybe our company will pony up the money for that. How much do you think that cost to have Larry David come on for 3 minutes on a draft with us?
Dude, might be worth it. Might be worth it.
You and I would just be going pretty good. He would be like, he would hang up like immediately.
Think about the synergy potential. That's what I would say.
Well, all the liners we know from Seinfeld and everything, he probably is sick of all that. He probably hates all that.
He 100% hates all that.
Yeah.
What about everybody or somebody feed Phil Maffa?
Somebody feed Phil Maffa.
Have you watched that show? It's good.
No, that's funny though.
It's the dude from I think he like wrote or produced Everybody Loves Raymond, and now he just goes around and eats food in weird places, and it's pretty fun. It's like a chill, fun version of Anthony Bourdain's show. Yeah, like more family friendly. Like he FaceTimes with his like old ass parents every night.
All right, so I got ETN at the top. I mean, we have 6 running backs. Do you like ETN or do we keep the Tesla bit going?
My thing is like we need these running backs, and I don't see how Tesla or we got Kyle.
It would take an injury to a wide receiver. All right, let's just take Trevor Etienne and move forward.
Yeah,
good,
cool. Yep. All right, guys. One last time, we got 3 quarterbacks on this squad. Round 12, 15, 17, Brock Purdy, Michael Penix Jr., and Anthony Richardson. Running backs, we got Saquon round 1, TreVeyon Henderson round 3. Waited for a bit because, hey, we got our RB1 and RB2 slots filled out. Dylan Sampson, Tajay Spears in round 10 and 11. Blake Corum, Damian Pierce, and Trevor Etienne in the late rounds. Wide receivers went a bit more hard in the paint, obviously. Drake London, round 2, rounds 5 through 9. Jameson Williams, Xavier Worthy, Emeka Ibuka, Roma Dunze, and Jaden Reed. Scoop back Luther Burden in round 13. And after a hilarious stretch of talking about the man for 4 rounds, we did get Kyle Williams at the end of round 18. Tight end, we got George Kittle in round 4, and Dwain's favorite late round tight end, Chiggy Okonkwo, in round 14. Mr. Dwain, I really like the team, man. I think looking at just, respectfully, I think this room, there's more teams that I think are on par with us, maybe compared to last night, but I think the team's very good.
I agree. Really good drafting overall, I thought, by the other drafters in this room. Like, I was just looking at several of the teams and I was like, man, I could see myself drafting that team. So definitely hat tip. The lessons I would take away from this, like, it all comes back to the strategy stuff we talk about all the time. We should probably talk about this more when we're having the draft. But once we invested in Saquon Barkley and TreVeyon Henderson in round 3, so Barkley in the first, Henderson in the third, we've invested, the draft capital at running back. And we had Drake London sandwiched in there in round 2. And we take the elite tight end in 4 at Kittle. So now the draft capital has to go to receiver, because this is a league where you have to start 2 flex plays. And the other dynamic that's going on are the running backs that go in that range. We just don't love. They're fine, but having to take DeAndre Swift in round 5, I just don't like it as much as I do taking. And DeAndre Swift could outscore Jameson Williams. Don't get me wrong. Like it could totally happen, but I would rather bet on the wide receiver talents. And this is just the way I'm feeling in general about drafts this year. This is what I've written up in the strategy articles. Getting 2 to 3 running backs in the first 4 to 5 rounds, and you can even get an elite onesie. I think it's really tough to go after 2 elite, onesies, quarterback and tight end, but we did it this draft with Kittle. Man, I feel really good about the team. I feel like we spent the draft capital the way that we needed to. And again, man, like some of this, I know people will look at this and they'll be like, man, yeah, probably when you took Reed, you should have taken a running back because you're looking at that we hadn't taken one. Here's the problem. Like Reed is just too valuable to be going in round 9. Like he shouldn't be a round 9 pick. Rome Odunze shouldn't fall back to us in round 8. And so we took the value on those positions. And we know we've got to start 2 flex players. So basically we're like, hey, Drake London, JMO, and Worthy, 2 of you 3 guys are our starting 2 wide receivers. Well, Drake London, you're a starting receiver every week. JMO and Worthy are battling it out for the number 2. And then the rest of those guys are battling out for the other 2 flex spots. And then we circle back to running back where we know really the main weight of value is an injury to a teammate, something like that. So I think if you were to pick a hole in this team, it would be that we are a tad thin with our top 2 running backs. But the value trade-off that we got with the wide receivers, I really like it. So I think it's a pretty complete team. I like drafting the elite quarterbacks this year. We didn't do that again here. Jaden Daniels 2 nights in a row falls to round 5 over here.
Yeah.
I definitely want some of that. I want some of that. So who knows if it'll happen in the drafts coming up, but it's also the second night in a row where we've seen Joe Burrow go ahead of Jaden Daniels. Now, part of that is the slightly more favorable scoring rules here for quarterbacks. So that's part of it.
It's interesting too. Terry McLaurin just continues to slide down. At some point it's going to be a value, but I mean,
yeah. I think, I mean, McLaurin, the thing is, it's the problem for him is like he overperformed last year and right now he's still holding out. So I don't clearly like McLaurin even if McLaurin was in camp, I don't clearly like him over George Pickens or JMO or Travis Hunter. Yeah. And right now he's not even in camp. So that's the struggle. I think probably round 6 is where I would feel a little more comfortable with Terry. But even then, like I wouldn't take Terry over Xavier Worthy, who we got in round 6.
I hear him.
Dude, Worthy in 6 and Odunze in 8. I think that's pretty sweet stuff.
Well, guys, Dwain's going to tweet out the draft board. Hey, do put a little square around it since we're not on the turn. I've seen you do that in the past. Makes it easier for folks.
I'll put the square. Some people were even saying, who's the sick team at 12? And I was like,
I saw that.
Yeah, I was like, that was us.
Hey, that's us. Nice pace by the draft room. Appreciate you guys there. Yeah. Getting this one done under an hour and a half. I think our first 2 took about 2 hours. So, to each their own, but no iPads being dropped today. Just a kicker in round 12 and then a bunch of defenses after. Had to get one last shot in there, but
good job again by not that the room needs us to tell them this. Like obviously there are people in here that are ranked in the top 100 over here on RealTime Sports.
Sure.
So there's some absolute ballers that are probably just sitting here like saying, hey, look at these 2 dudes.
Listen to these idiots.
Nice job, I thought, by a lot of drafters today.
No, yeah, there's some very good teams.
We even love Drago. We just like giving them a hard time though because of the name. And as Ian said, you got to rename your team to Adrian's Champions.
And you guys know how fantasy goes. Because we've now talked shit, Drago will probably win this league. So Best of luck to them. Best of luck to all of you listening in your fantasy drafts as well. So Dwain and I are far from done in these streets, looking to keep them going. Nice to have 3 under our belt now. Very happy that we've liked the last 2 a bit more than our ill-fated 0 RB attempt. But for now, guys, that is going to do it. Make sure you guys check out Talk Data to Me. Dwain stacking up the episodes over there. And we're continuing to have good stuff going here on the Fantasy Life show as well. Plenty of cool stuff over at fantasylife.com. Again, customized rankings. We just got our keeper tool up, which is fantastic. And a good reminder for all your tier 1 and tier 2 subscribers. We are continuing, guys, to pump out all the tools and fixing a little bit of, this and that here and there as well. So as always, code Ian, code Dwain for 20% off, code MB30 for 30% off as long as that lasts for those trying to get in on that action. So appreciate you guys, and we'll see you again soon. So until then, take care, everybody.